Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be talking about OnlyFans hoes, alright? So I've been on Twitter a lot lately. Like I've been binging Twitter. I've stopped going to TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube. I just lost interest in all of that stuff, but I've been on Twitter and I think Elon Musk has found his golden goose. There's a reason why people are addicted to Twitter and I will explain that a little bit later, but the biggest infestation that's going on in Twitter right now is the hoe infestation. Not only is there hoe inflation, but there's hoe infestation. So you're gonna find two types of people on Twitter now. 50% are dick riders. They're riding the dick out of someone, alright? It's Andrew Tate supporters, Elon Musk supporters, fucking anybody supporters, corn supporters, alright? There are dick riders, and the other 50% are hoes promoting their OnlyFans. It is infested every single comment section of every major Twitter. Oh, I'm the only hottest 18-year-old on OnlyFans. I'm the hottest 18-year-old on OnlyFans. Every single famous tweeter, the comment section fucking laid with these hoes promoting their degenerate OnlyFans, alright? Now, OnlyFans is a short-term, quick cash grab for these women, alright? Women are born with a set of skills, set of attributes, beauty, youthfulness, young. These skills, these attributes can be utilized, exploited for cheap, easy money, alright? There are consequences. Cheap, easy way. We men have that advantage too, except it's men and women. Do you know what we can do instead? We can sell drugs, alright? Easy, cheap, fast money. But oh boy, are there consequences. Jail time, someone robs you, someone shoots you, alright? These are quick, prompt consequences. But with OnlyFans, it's long term, alright? These women are not thinking long term. They're thinking short term, quick cash grab. Now these long term consequences, what are they? Alright, the first consequences, their children are gonna know their mom's a hoe. They're gonna someday stumble upon their content and be like, what the fuck is going on? Their grandchildren are gonna stumble upon the content. Their grandchildren's grandchildren are gonna stumble upon the content. They're all gonna know that someone in their lineage was a hoe. And this is one of the biggest long-term consequences for these hoes. The next one is employment. Alright, let's say you're a young, 18-year-old, hot booty, big titties, youthful woman. Okay, you go to OnlyFans. You make your money, now you turn 35. What the fuck are you gonna do? You're not hot, you're not young, your tits are sagging, your ass is sagging. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna apply for employment. But wait, your whole digital footprints is you being naked on the internet, and the employer has to just type the first letter of your name and then he can see your asshole for $3.99. What is that gonna do to you? Of course, you're not gonna be able to find employment as a porn star. Even future education is impacted. Future education. Imagine you're sitting in a class, you're an OnlyFans hoe, but you're now reformed. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get my education, step up, make my money legally, well, cleanly, not legally, cleanly, all right? Well, boom, some guy in your classroom, what is this? Oh, you were selling your ass for $3.99. I see. Okay, spreading to everyone. Everybody knows you're a hoe. What are you gonna do about it? Education, children, grandchildren, your whole lineage gone. Your husband gone. Why is this happening though? Well, everybody wants to blame social media. The advent of social media has made it easy for women to just sell their bodies. But wait, there's more. Women don't want to be held accountable for their actions. This is the biggest reason why this is happening. They don't want to be held accountable for their poor decisions. So they think short term. They're like, yeah, okay, these consequences, they're not going to catch up to me. I'm something different. I'm something unique. I'm top G, alright? Consequences, never heard of them. What do they do? OnlyFans. Secondly, Kim Kardashian is to blame for every problem in the world. Kim Kardashian is the reason why these OnlyFans hoes are putting their assholes for $3.99. You know why? Because every hoe thinks that if they put out a sex tape, they can become a billionaire, marry Kanye West, live in the hills in Hollywood. That's what these hoes think. That's why all these hoes are lining up to sell their assholes for $3.99 just because they've been following Kim Kardashian. This epidemic of OnlyFans hoes is to be blamed on Kim Kardashian. And I'm glad Kanye West left that hoe. And sadly, most women are not even making any money on OnlyFans. It's the top 2% that are bringing in $1 million a month. These other hoes, they're just like me on YouTube with 1 view. So they're not even bringing any money, and they're putting their asshole for free outside. They're putting their asshole for $3.99. So not only they're not making any money, but they're putting themselves out there for $3.99. Now some dude can just pirate that picture and spread it on Reddit. All you have to do is get a screenshot of that image or download that video. Boom. Now you got pirated, bitch. Somebody pirated your nudes. What are you gonna do about it? Now you're not making any money and you're becoming more infamous. Maybe you'll be Kim Kardashian one day. So how does a high value male like me and you respond to this? Well, we're high value, so we know we're not gonna touch prostitutes. No high value male is gonna be, he might fuck them, but he's not gonna interact with these prostitutes. They know this, so they're just doing this so they can get their quick cash grab. Maybe fuck a rich guy. Maybe think they might be able to string him along for the ride. But guess what? If you're a high value man, you're smart. You just didn't get there by luck. Hey, I mean, if you're an outlier, which there are, you could become rich and successful by pure luck, which I've seen. But generally, high-value men are smart and they know these are prostitutes pretending to be models on the internet, selling their assholes for $3.99. So high-value male are gonna steer clear of these women. Men lose status when their woman is being a hoe. No man wants to walk into a room and know that every guy in the room has seen his girl's ass. This causes you to lose value. Whatever status, whatever money you have, if you're a cuck, your value is beneath garbage these days. If you're a cuck, if you're a sneako, your value is beneath garbage. Alright? No matter how rich you are, no matter how much power you have, no matter how much status you have, if your girl is hoeing online, no one's gonna respect you. You can buy a Lambo, but you can't buy a wife, trad wife. But that does not mean men are gonna stop dating these online hoes. This does not mean that men are gonna stop enabling these online hoes. Of course, since there are high value men, there are low value men. And these are the men enabling these hoes to continue their practices. Let me just be clear, no man, whether you're high value or low value, wants a whole girlfriend. No man, whether you're high or low on the totem pole, they do not want a whole girlfriend. They do not want to date a prostitute. But since low value men do not have options to get sex, to get a partnership, to get companionship, they will put up with this behavior and enable them, which is gonna conflate the thinking of the woman into, she's gonna believe that, oh, if this guy is tolerating me, maybe I can get a rich guy to tolerate me. Maybe I can get a rich, wealthy, successful man to accept who I am, a prostitute, model, a prostitute, and date and save me. Essentially, they want to be saved. No, they're making millions of dollars, but they eventually want to be saved at the end. I mean, this is what we're generalizing here, right? Not all women are like that. Not all women on OnlyFans want to be saved. They're just fine bringing the money and being a hoe. But now I was watching the Fresh and Fit podcast, and one of the girls was a playmate, right? Playboy playmate, and she asked a really important question. Can these prostitutes redeem themselves in the eyes of men? What do you think my answer is? Once a hoe, always a hoe. These hoes cannot be redeemed. No matter what they do, once you sell your ass, you are a prostitute and you cannot be redeemed no matter what you do. So what are we gonna do about this infestation? Man, this all started by a Twitter comment. I saw this Twitter comment, I got pissed, now I gotta make a video on these hoes. But what are we gonna do? Well, here's a clear message to all low value men. If you don't know you're low value, then you're low value, all right? If you know you're high value, then maybe you're still low value. It doesn't make sense, but just believe me, stop enabling these prostitutes, all right? If we can stop enabling these prostitutes, being simps to them, they will realize their worth. They'll realize that they're prostituting themselves, not modeling online. They will come to their senses and become a good wife to some lucky guy someday. Lucky. Last video I explained how they wear a mask, so beware of that. These women can lie pretty well. Until next time.